Hey, Bill McRae here. I remember when I decided to start my own online business was back in 2002. I had just wound up basically from 1976 until 2002 working for the same business. I ended up owning it. I was the CEO of the company and we went public in 1995. And that was kind of the beginning of the end because going public sounds good till you have to deal with the world of politics in a board of directors room. 2002 was the end of that run where we kind of took our money and left the organization because of the politics. Not that I didn't love the company, nothing like that, but they were headed in a direction I couldn't handle. So I just was brokenhearted. I had some money, so I decided, well, what's next? And I'm a musician, so I love playing guitar. So I went and started my own online guitar company. I thought, well, we'll just sell guitars for a living. It could be fun. The only thing is, I like making money. And we actually did pretty good for a little while. We sold a lot of guitars. And we went to the NAMM show in Santa Ana, and we partied with all the rock stars. I've met tons of them. And since we were a small company in Modesto, California, we had a little retail store. We called the place 24 Hour Guitar, and the retail store was called the Guitar Warehouse because we had this 10,000 square foot warehouse we needed because we were bringing in all these guitars, shipping them worldwide. 90% of our business were in the States. Well, we were using Overture and stuff like that. That was before Google AdWords to really drive our sales. And we worked it up to $2.5 million by 2004. But the plan was, this is fun, but shipping these things and having them get destroyed by the carrier, dealing with freight claims, having customers saying the guitar is defective, it don't work, and then finding out they didn't tune the guitar, or and then having to sell them a tuner or whatever. It was just very, very frustrating. And we were small, even though we were doing more than the average guitar store, because we were shipping them all over the world, really, but mostly in the U.S. So we had customers in all 50 states, and we got involved in selling these things on eBay, and we sold a ton on eBay. We were doing $50,000 to $70,000 a month on eBay. And in 2004, every pawn shop in the United States got into selling musical instruments on eBay. So the margins went, ooh, and I was just not happy. Spending a lot of money in advertising, and the strategy became, let's put pressure on the biggest guy in the industry. Let's really try to hurt his business so he notices us. Now, why the heck would I do that? Because I wanted him to write me a check. And ultimately, we sold the business. That's exactly what happened. It's a different strategy, but it worked. Wasn't really about 3 years of my life that was not the most. It was a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong, but it wasn't the most profitable years of my life. And at the end of the day, you run a business to make money. It is fun to party with rock stars. They know how to party. And so we did some of that. And that was cool. But I was getting older. Suddenly I went from being a 35-year-old CEO to 43 or 44-year-old guy running this guitar business. And I said, yeah, I'm full of it. So I decided to sell it, and I went to San Diego and became a CFO for a very large pump manufacturer based out of Stuttgart, Germany. And it was fun, and I enjoyed that job, but I kind of burned out on, again, the whole corporate thing and the political battles and all that stuff, and I decided to get fully immersed in internet marketing. In 2008, I started my software company called McRaeSoft, which has evolved into what we have today. So we've been in business for 11 years. We've launched some very successful products, made millions of dollars on ClickBank product launches and CPA product launches. But the whole industry has changed dramatically. I prefer being an affiliate now. Product launches make you age. I mean, I had hair when we started this stuff, okay? So why am I telling you this? Because the number one most profitable thing I did were the product launches, no doubt about it. But the thing that I made the most money on without a lot of effort was affiliate marketing. And this was really before YouTube became such a powerhouse, so I didn't do much YouTube marketing, a little here, a little there. But now YouTube is really a source of amazing high quality traffic. It's just a matter of learning how to do it. One of the keys to making the YouTube thing work is to be high volume, narrow niche, and passionate about what you're doing. So you got to produce a lot of videos. So like I said, I do 2 to 3 a day, and I just keep pumping them out the door, and each one gets several clicks. And as they get bigger and bigger and bigger, those they don't disappear. You know, they're still generating clicks 6 months from now. So it's kind of it kind of snowballs on you. You can promote multiple products and see a long-term return. So I hope you stick with it, because that's the number one thing you got to do is produce videos, whether it's with promo or Camtasia or whatever source you need, and stick with it until you actually achieve success. Quitting too soon is why most people fail.